Go raw on the I say. I should do, I should tell you on vibrations, every bucka. May your mind, buckas, and souls be old. May your omits be sound. May your buckas be leavened off ground when we keep to the breath, to the earth, to the moth, or to the seon. The soul of Ra guides and keeps you old. I on Matata, L-I-E, say L, say I, Christ Story Chaplain, Amen, Ra. I am Truth Awareness, True Talk. Can be a part of the greatest transfer of Ma'elf, that's intelligence, Aminology, to Angodu. This is sound logic. And with all that being offered to you, being a fool is absolutely your choice to raise Ray 1836. It's not November the 3rd. Go to Google, go to Apple, download the Kagadora app. Go to Jesus.com. You can log on to savbysound.com. You can go to masterpiecefactory.io. You can go to mpmlss.org. You can go to erectionary.com. You can go to bakai.com. Probably missing a domain or two. But regardless, we got a lot happening for you. We got a lot building, a whole entire ecosystem for us to get out of the Gregorian draconian system, starting with the timeline. Okay, we have to have a full suit to represent ourselves as souls. I've been working on it. It needs your validation for you. Okay, you got it? This is going to be a quick crypto shit shower report. I'm on my way out to do some personal duties. I'm going to be away from the computer for a little bit. So I wanted to get some things out there because I recognize and realize that even though doesn't look like I'm getting, any attention, I know for a fact I am. Okay, so for those that are watching and listening and starting to rely on my sound logic advice, please represent, please like, please comment, please share, please subscribe. Okay, I don't want to make these videos unlisted so that only my members can view them, right? So please, just practice some gratitude. Leave a comment, leave a like, share if you can. Better yet, just join Jesus.com. You're going to get your iBucket to Omen. You're going to get access to the Mathorian Kagadora file. Okay, you can go to AmenRa.com. That's one of the domains I didn't mention. Get your books. Get your teas. Okay, get your poster. You gotta wear what the devils fear. All right? I don't consent to your state, nor should you hashtag that in your post. Thought, spore that spawns, intelligence, fungi.org. Your etheric compass determines your mental health. If you're not orientated to sound, you're a crack nut. All right? Let's go. Quick. 1836. I've made like 3 videos yesterday. I don't need to get into anything. Okay, so this is a 9. All right, so last few days, it's just been power. Okay, the last few days, we've been getting. Okay, so right now, the market is continuing to act as I showed that it would. Okay, this is the minute. I'm going to go to the hour. Okay, I'm just going to give you some sound reasoning. At the end of the day, money drives the machine. Okay, somebody can come in, slam a big short, thinking that they're gonna get something out of the futures, and it will drive the market up. Okay, somebody can come in and buy a big spot bag, right, thinking that it's reached a low. Okay, and it can drive the market down. Okay, this is a trap. It's about gathering your attention. The best thing you can do is find a good coin that you can stake. Okay? A good pooling coin that you can stake. Like anything to do with AI or anything. Just buy a good pooling coin that you could stake. Okay? And get your premiums, get your royalties, whatever they give you every day. And you just bank that. Okay? That's the best thing you could do. If you're unable to have the discipline to buy low and sell high. Okay, so that means when it's going up in green, that's when you sell. Okay, when you see red, that's when you buy. Okay, that's basically how the big guys do it, and you should follow the money. Okay, so right now we're at 107.5. They're trying to convince you, that they're finding some kind of bottom. Okay, they're fishing. Okay, they're going to go down. Okay, they're going to go down, people. I don't give a shit what anybody wants to say, how long it takes. Okay, why are they going to go down? Because I told you that they have an excellent opportunity to run the market up for the next fucking little bit. Okay, today is a 9 on a Monday. Okay, this is going to be the most ether giving day, for another 13 days. Okay, I'm going to show you tomorrow, Tuesday, is a number 1. Okay, this is when the ether is rebuilding. It's at its base load. Okay, so this is when Draconi could manipulate, mark up, could do anything. Okay, because we don't have energy. Okay, so most of the time during this situation, they allow the market to go up to give the impression that the market is giving you the energy. Meaning that the reason why you feel good is because your stock is going up, right? You understand, people? They want credit. Okay, they want credit so that they can get paid when your stock is at the top. Okay, and when your stock is at the top is when the ether is about to bust. Okay, so just as before the ether busts, it busts because it knows that you're gonna get a recovery from the ether. You're gonna get juice from Ra that's gonna pick your spirits up, regardless of how down you are. It's gonna make you find the better things about aspects about life. Okay, this is just what ether does. Okay, understand? So while you're getting the juice to make yourself feel emotionally better, that is when they begin to allow the market to go up after they've taken from you. Okay, so you got Tuesday a 1, Wednesday a 2, Thursday a 3, Friday a low 4. Okay, this is when they like to pay or they like to get paid. When I say pay, they're not paying you anything. Okay, so don't get the impression that this is a charity or an institution that gives. It's a institution that takes. Okay, and it's just not going to change. Okay, but what I mean is if the market is marked up on a Friday, this is when they will cash. Okay, this is when they will cash. All right, but they have, look, Friday. Then you have Saturday of 5. Okay, the weekends are recovery anyways. Okay, even though it's a 24-hour market, they give the impression that it's closed for the weekend. Okay, so they there's always manipulation, but it's not as much. Okay, it's more private. It's more guys that have individual bags of money trying to go and manipulate the charts and shit, but it's not as much institutionalized on the weekends. Okay, and so then the following Monday is a 7. Okay, that's still not as strong as you can be, but that beginning of next week could be a down week because you have Monday a 7, you have Tuesday a 8, and you have Wednesday a 9. Okay, and that's going to close the turn. It's going to be 1845 next Wednesday. It's going to close turn 41. We're going to move to the final turn of the 800s, right? Turn 42. Okay, so I just want to give you a little. I'm going to be buying some new computer equipment soon. Okay, that's what I got to do. It's not going to be the end. The end actually is 1899. Okay, but I'm just trying to show you guys the powerful numbers that we're dealing with. So regardless on the miniature, micro, geometric and sound code, we're still in the 800s. Every day is a stronger day, meaning that it's increased. We don't go backwards, we don't loop. You can see it's 1891 here, it's 1899 here, 907. It just keeps going. We don't go backwards in numbers. Okay, so there's a lot of things you got to consider that this market is looking like it's going to be removed. Yeah, I'm not even kidding you. Okay, I don't know how they're going to do it. We'll have to see how things play out. Okay, but in the next 45 days, 50 days leading up until Christmas time, we're getting 1,888s. Okay, so you're going to have lots of volatility. I made a video and I'm going to make another video saying that I predict 1867, that's going to be the launch of the Civil War. This is when they're going to have some events that they can literally tell you that there's a civil war happening. Why? Because Donald Trump on 1807, October the 7th, okay, he made a statement that he wanted to redo the Insurrection Act. Okay? So the Civil War that came out of this began in 1867 or 61, whatever, something like that. Okay? So I did the math like 30 days ago. Okay? I did the math at this date, and we came up with November the 27th. Okay? Somewhere around here. Okay? Being the day that is going to, it's going to be 1867 on my Kagedora. Okay, so when the Kagedora says 1867, that's going to be around November the 27th. Okay, so what I'm just getting at is go get this Kagedora, learn how to read it, learn how to contrast it with everything around you. Politics, stocks, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but you will have the sound timeline. All right, I am out. Monitor your bets. Like I said, just expect it to go down. Okay, I don't know. I'm not going to tell you how low it can go down. I personally think it could touch 100. Okay, literally. But you have, like you've seen, a good 7 days. A good 7 days where they can mark it back up. Okay, and you got to look at it. If it drops down to 100, all they got to do is run it back up to 111, where it seems to be topping out right now. And that's $11,000. Right? That's $10,000. Okay? And if they continue to go up to 27,000, well, that's almost $30,000. Okay? You got it? So don't worry about anything. Just worry about being able to get out of the market. That's what you got to worry about. Okay? You got to worry about getting your monies in and out of the market. All right? Because it's not safe in the market. If it has a crash, even your USD is going to lose value. They're not going to let the USD recover its value until the market recovers. So now you can't even get the deal that you want. The system is fucking fixed, people. Okay, it's rigged. Okay, they can't lose and they don't want to lose. So the only way you can win is know about the energies, pull in and out before, they can manipulate shit. All right, this is True Talk. Crypto shit shower. Let's go.